Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. David Villa. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rummenigge, he is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neatly clipped into space. And he's managed to get rid. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Works it forward. David Villa. That has been cut short. Bergkamp. Ljungberg. Oh, he's been flattened there. No foul, says the referee. Rummenigge. Rijkaard, a player of legendary status. Great chance! And he's done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Madrid, oh, he's been caught napping! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
He won't be happy with that one. That has been knocked clear. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, and he's through the middle. Ljungberg. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that was never going to make it. And it's Bergkamp. Rummenigge. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's tidy. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rummenigge! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Well, he certainly will.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Passes short and sharp. Ah, That's a fine interception. Vardiol gets good distance on it. Looking for the runner. Looks to go up and over, and he was quick to react.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's this time, surely!
Attendance for this match was
Chance again?
302.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 23.
Across the quarter, getting this one clear. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. That's been cut out, well played.
Bayern Munich are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off. No way through there. And he's intervened well there. Oh, delicate chip through. Nicely weighted ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Batistuta. Coming on to replace him is number 25, Javier Saviola.
Looking for the run. The pass is intercepted. Adams cuts it out. Musiala. Saviola in acres of space out wide. Nilsson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ljungberg! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Batistuta. And now the hit! And that may well be that. That is that. Madrid are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
Just a quick announcement. It is now time
claiming
for
the
our
man of the
special
match
lottery.
award, and
Please
there
grab the
is
tickets
very
you're
little
given
room
when
for
walking through the
argument.
gates.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And that has been cleared. Danielson. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Bergkamp. Madrid finding their passes. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Griezmann. Bergkamp. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. And the shot's on here. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He won't be happy with that one. Rodri. Ljungberg. Bergkamp. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Griezmann. He's through here. Now it's Batistuta. And he's running through. Real chance! And he can clear it away. Batistuta. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Oblak clears. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Batistuta! There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
After 39 minutes is number 23, Hannes.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, this is a great position. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that's well seen too. Griezmann is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Celebrating their birthdays today.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Cleared away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's shifting through the gears here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He gets big. He's scored. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Good reason for optimism here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Backhand! And that's caused a worry or two. White. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Beckham is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Skim. Decent hit! They've done it! And they get themselves in front!
The goal scorer.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Liverpool take the lead.
Substitution on
Van
the
Bouten
field.
getting this one clear.
Griezmann.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 14, Zerberto.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Number 8, Hernandez. Number 13.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Coming on the field. Number 22. De Bruyne.
Liverpool have the
Number
chance to
2,
go the other way.
Franz Beckenbauer. Number 16, Rodri. Substitution on the field. Number 4, Beckham. Coming on the field is number 5, David Villa.
Messi. Great ball if he can get there. David Villa proves just a little bit too strong. In with a header! Sticks it away! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's that, the end. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Great chance! They want to be quick to... And it's come back out to him. Just off target.
Lundberg did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Petit. Still goalless. And Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's played him through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And back in possession and ready to go again. Danielson.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Ljungberg! Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is a little undercooked. He's in a good position here. Can he put it away? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Petit. Vardiol. Tchouaméni. And Koundé. Rijkaard. And it's Ribéry. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Please refrain from parking outside.
So your views on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Madrid head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Van Dijk. Danielson. Always onto this. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Goes in for the header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Messi purring through the gear. Can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Batistuta under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
72,306.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Caught offside that time. Bergkamp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ribery. Deftly away. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. Kimmich. And he's there to belt it away.
Willem II merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's lofted through here. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Bergkamp. Petit. The final 5 minutes. Nicely worked. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Willem II looking to pass their way through. Oh, Ribery! Oh, what about that? Finally! The breakaway clinical and... That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Nuno Mendes. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he'll shoot here! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Baresi makes the interception. Messi is firing after that one. Now it's Forlan. Bergkamp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. He's shifting through the gears here. Now who's going to be first to this? Looks for the finish. Now it's Batistuta. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Bergkamp. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Gets his pass away. And the shot! And he's following up! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Here's the cross. He gets big. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He might be in, has a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Now it's Forlan. Guardiola. Rummenigge tries a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Rummenigge! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
That was
goals.
the first half. Let's hope
The
the boys
midway
can turn
point
it
of
up
the
for the
game.
second.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Looking for the runner. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he gets rid in a hurry. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri,
The attendance
and
for
they
this
can
match
counter
was
here.
71,649.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid have it back and can go again. Lobbed in behind, and he was quick to react. Oblak gets it away. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Rijkaard. A true great in every sense of the word. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Had a shot. He's got away with one there. And it's Bergkamp, and here's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Bergkamp. There's the shot! We've got a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And in! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
has been indicated.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that's it. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Today. A big round of applause to both
So there it
sets of
is.
players who
What
gave
struck
it
you
their
most
all.
about that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Mohamed Salah,
He's shifting through the gears here.
threads one in. And he cuts out the supply. keeper to beat!
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Okay, interesting.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Climbs up big! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he finish? It's a loose... In he goes again! And one more try! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that was never going to make it. He can run onto that. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
He's got the shot away! And it's come back out to him. And for a moment, time stood still. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Half-time getting close now. It's headed upfield. And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Now it's Bebeto. Mbappe. Can he put it away? It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved...
And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced.
First half is up
The
and
game
things are
living
looking
up
good.
to billing
Let's hope for
and
another good
plenty
show
of
in the
thrills to
second
keep
half.
the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1.
Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Madrid have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time.
So off we go once more.
No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rijkaard, a true great in every sense of the word. Smoothly does it. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but
He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Simplicity itself.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That is good alertness. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality
The
deserted them
attendance for
when
this
they
match
really
was
needed it.
71,649.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Rodri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's going to go a long way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now the finish! It's in! And they're back in front! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15.
Madrid take the lead.
Rafael Leão. Substitution.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease. Big chance! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Deftly away. Batistuta.
That has been slung wide. He is through here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And Batistuta! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. An act of charity gratefully received.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Bergkamp. And it's Bergkamp. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he's searching through. And that has been clubbed away. And we're done. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's been intercepted. Right card! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Danielson has another goal, and it's a goal! Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Danielson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Salah! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And a header! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that was... has a shot! And it's Roberto Carlos, looking for the runner. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Messi, well now it's a race for the ball, and that is masterful defending. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Back into the middle. Danielson! He's done very well to get to that.
Danielson really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but belts one.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that is a little undercooked. And smartly reclaimed. Nicely aimed pass. Played back in. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute added
Nuno
time.
Mendes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. Bale. Rijkaard. He's looking to set free a runner. Batistuta is on his... Can he finish? And he hits the net! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go...
It's
The
Burkham!
attendance for this match was 72,000.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. Eto'o. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rodri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Eto'o.
Manchester United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
That's a sharp pass. Bergkamp. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi. Bergkamp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just too much on that. Not the most accurate pass. Hoeneß. Got a shot away! Oh, that is very close.
Hoeneß brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Added time.
And here's Eto'o. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. This certainly looks appetising. Roberto He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's it. Madrid can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Attention to the screen
Danielson claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, delicate chip through. Shot at goal! And again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And they've got rid. Barcelona have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring for... It's Salah! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
He can run onto that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he cuts out the supply. Guardiola. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, there's the clearance. Bergkamp.
Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
He's through here. Danielson.
Casillas has that under control.
Well seen, saw that coming. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Van Nistelrooy
was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Costa Curta. Guardiola.
He's gone for goal! Just off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Always onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're back on the ball again. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he's managed to get free. And here's Haaland. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Rijkaard. Bergkamp.
Well seen, saw that coming. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mohamed Salah! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Danielson. And he was quick to react. Mendes makes the interception. And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! He scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, played right into his path. Great work on the overlap. He's found a way through. And that has been cleared.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shifted upfield. Bergkamp showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
And it's Bergkamp. Madrid still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Rijkaard.
The attendance for this
That's
match
a nicely...
was
And
72,000.
Batistuta! We've got a goal!
They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Chooses to go cross-field. Bergkamp. Oh, he's found support out wide. Van Nistelrooy. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona go into the lead. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Messi! He has done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 24.
We have got
Messi.
changes here from
Number
both sides, in
18,
fact.
Erling
Well, that has
Haaland.
changed the dynamic somewhat.
14,
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
coming on the field,
It's composure from here.
Number 23, Schneider. Number 21.
And it's Bergkamp! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Drilled in low.
De Bruyne. Number 7, Owen.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bergkamp. Oh, what has happened here? Bardiol gets across to intercept that. Busquets. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Now Drogba! That's a sharp pass. And he welcomes it in. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Barcelona clearly now in
added
lead
minutes has been
preservation
indicated.
mode. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No way through. Saka. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri. Now it's Owen. Nicked it back. Chance! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
They came, they
So there
fought,
it is.
and they were
What struck him? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar, big header! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Out again for a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nice sequence of passes, this. That's tidy. Drogba! It's a goal kick. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Ricky Puig. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He rises! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
And here's Yamal. Batistuta. Bergkamp. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Back into the middle. Real chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Ricky Puig. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Goes in for the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Beckham to take it as usual. And it's Neymar. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Drogba. Beckham. Oh, easy pickings there. Danielson. Nicely weighted ball. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Salah. Ricky Puig. Batistuta. And here's Yamal. Now Odo. Yamal gets into some space. And that was very necessary. And it's Batistuta. Rodri. And the counter is on. Well timed, excellent interception. Batistuta is herring after that one. And he's gone looking for safety. Ricky Puig. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Bergkamp. Mendes cut. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Batistuta, and smartly reclaimed. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Bergkamp really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Bergkamp with the short one. Oh, well played, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's really well manoeuvred. And now they can clear their lines. Adams. Bergkamp. It's Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Rodri can get it clear. And here's a chance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a sharp pass. And the shot's on here. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
70,987.
Barcelona go into the lead. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ricky Puig kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Vardiol cuts it out, and it's Bergkamp. Danielson, he's picked his way through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergkamp. He won't be happy with that one.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Cleared away. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he's there to retrieve it. Rodri, played back in. Nicked it back promptly. Riqui Puig.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has been cut short. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Terrific header! There's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
This is quite a battle.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
Riqui Puig. Odo. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this?
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was
has been
lacking.
indicated.
Good read, needed to be. And he can clear it away. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Batistuta! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
We will go into extra time.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 28, Riqui Puig. Coming
Into
on
extra
replace
time we
him
go.
is Number 10,
Madrid
Messi.
displayed great character to
Substitution.
force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. And it's hoisted clear. And he's let fly. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bergkamp. Alexander-Arnold. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bergkamp. Oh, that's a key interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Beckham. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard, the man we've all come to watch. Drogba. Now the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's Messi. He's going for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach. Half-time, extra time.
Please be made aware that smoking
Yeah,
is
it is
only
coming down to
permitted
those
in
last
designated
15
areas
minutes.
within
A
these
truly
grounds.
attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Neymar.
Exhaustion,
Number
physical
21,
and mental.
Batistuta.
Will we find a winner?
Number 19,
They have
Yamal.
played themselves to a near
Number
standstill.
23,
What is
Beckham.
left in the tank now?
Coming on the field, number 11,
Foden.
Pedri. Number 9, Darwin
Oh, super
Núñez.
find. There's
Number
no flag.
17, Phil Foden.
It is a corner, good
Number
chance.
24, Vinicius Junior. Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. That's going to go a long way. It's a throw-in. And here's Núñez. He's looking to set for Núñez! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's had a shot! And he's found the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, good ball! Plenty. There's the hit! And he's quick to get it clear again. Pedri.
There will be 1 minute at
He
a
can
time.
run onto that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He gets big! You've got to be quick to recover this. And that is it. Time for no more.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of
A
appearing
quick
weak.
reminder today that
You can't
smoking
let
is
fatigue
only
cloud your
allowed in
judgment.
areas shown on this map. Thank you for your
So after
cooperation.
2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Messi is over the first kick. One 0.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Mbappe steps up for his penalty. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Barcelona are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So, the second man in line. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. The third man in the queue. Utterly decisive, right down the middle.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Adams is the third man to step forward. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This to put them 2 up. Would have taken the keeper with it. And that doubles their lead. The margin of error is 0. It's saved! And it's over! So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant.